So now let's go ahead and see what we're having for flooring. Let's take our flooring. Let's see tiles. No, let's okay. Let's head on to stone and see what we're having in stone. Okay, this is a marble here. I can see marble. Where is it? This marble here, right? Let's bring it here and see what you're having. I think it's looking okay. All right. Okay, since I've selected it earlier, let me just select it here and use this for my stairs also. All right. And then same thing for here also. Okay. All right. Okay, I think we are good to go. Right now, let's check for other materials to use. Let's head on to masonry and let's see anything under stone. Let's see what we can use to design this our pillar here. Trying to check different materials and see. I don't want this. I need something of this nature, stony pattern like that. Right? If we can't find one, then we'll go ahead and use this like that. No, I don't want this. Okay, I don't know which one is better in the two, right? I don't know. But let's see. Let's check another one. Okay, I think this one is okay. Right? So let's go ahead and use it for here also. Okay, let's go ahead and use same thing for here also. Alright, and then for here also. And we'll also be doing the same thing for this side here also. Alright, okay. I think we are good to go. And the last part that is remaining is for our base here, right? For this part here. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get under brick and check. Let's check brick and see what we can have under brick. Okay, let's check this out and see what we're having. Okay, I think something like this. Let's check this first and see. No, I don't want this. Okay, I think this is okay, right? Okay, now let's use it. Now you see that this time around now we are using materials instead of ordinary color from. Okay, I think it will even be better if we can use the same color. Okay, let's go back. I'm not very good in coloring or designing a house like that in colors. That's why I'm just trying to. I think it will be better if we can use the same stone we used for that, right? I just noticed it now and I think, oh, well, it should be kind of looking okay. If everything should match each other like that, right? Okay, so let's just go ahead and see how it will look like. Let's go ahead and use it and see what we're having. Okay. Okay, I think it's kind of looking good like this. It's looking good. Okay, so let's close this up. So now these are the two different ways you can use to design your house. Either by giving it a true color directly from your layer properties here, or you head on to material browser to give it real materials, to give your design real materials, like as if it is in real life issues like that, right? So I think the two is still okay like that, but it's your choice, depending on your choice and how creative you are, how you can be creative with them, right? So let's just move this. Let's move this like this. Okay, it's kind of hanging or skipping like that because of the too much object or too much component and material design we've done to it, right? So don't forget to save your work. Okay, so I think the next thing for us to do now is to see if we can create maybe something like a garden area or a fence area, right? Something like that. Or yeah, something like a landscape. So let's head on and create a landscape. Or do we need? Okay, I don't think we need to create layers for, but let's just see if we can create layer for that. Let's say 3D landscape and see. But this time around, let's change the color. We need to change the color. Let's use a very dark. We'll be needing a very dark green color. Yeah, something of this nature, I think. Okay, let's see. And then let's select it as our current layer to be working on. All right. Okay, let's select it. So first of all, let's head on to, let's restore our viewports. Okay, let's do like this. Let's, since I've created a new object beside it here, let's create a new viewport. All right, let's create a new viewport and then let's draw a plan. All right, so what we need to do now is select our rectangle tool, and just depending on the land size or the way the land is, you can just create something like this. All right, let's kind of make it a little bit wide. Okay, this also. Okay, and then we can copy it here also. Let's copy and then bring it here also like this. Right, okay. So what we need to do now is let's head on to draw and make it a region. Let's select it and create it as a region. Enter. See what we're having now. Let's do the same thing for this also. Region and enter. So we're having something like this. All right. Okay. So this is what we're having. Let's see if we can give it material. I'm not sure, but let's see. Let's check it out. We learn every day also. So let's check it out and see. Let's check site work and let's check for grass. I think I'm having some grass here, some dark grass color here. Let's see. It's going to give it. Oh my god. Is it the materials that affected it? I'm coming. Let's see if we can change the material and see. Let's see. And let's now give it the dark green color. It's still very dark. No, it's too dark. I don't want it like that. Let's give this a blue grass color. Ah, it's not very realistic. I think this should be kind of okay. Not actually sure. All right. Okay. Let's move this down a little bit. Let's move it down. 600. See, okay. Because I noticed it was covering the stairs and everything. Same here also. That's the difference between coloring and material issues. For coloring is just color, right? But for material, you can give them real life materials and everything like that. All right. So okay. or we can even use, can go ahead and use all this interlocking design and see what we'll be having, any design of your choice, right? But let me just go ahead and use this dark grass, right? I'll just go ahead and use the dark grass. Okay, so I'm just showing two different drawings now, the one we did with coloring and the one we did with materials. All right, so we can now go ahead and also create your railings or like a wire fence, something just the same method we did with this, right? This is our array here. You can go ahead and do the same thing, and depending on your creativity, you can create a very good landscape, in fact better than this, and design the landscape, right? So that will just bring us to the end of our 3D design. And for us to print it or plot, you can either go ahead to, is it view or annotate? No, sorry, let's check. Let's see, sorry, output. Go ahead to output, head on to output, and then you'll be able to plot or batch plot just the same way, right? And can also export, or you can send directly to a 3D printing service like a 3D printer. So, and then if not, then we can come down to visualize here. Maybe you want to render, right? You can just give it your render properties, render everything, and then render, right? Just click on render into render. And maybe you want to create a walkthrough, like maybe you want to use camera to create a walkthrough how you enter from outside, enter inside the living room and everything. Then you can use your camera properties also, right? So that will just bring us to the end of our AutoCAD design for architectural drawings. And I say a very big thank you for all of you for listening. Goodbye.